Sinead, 2 days to fight night. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling ready for this. Ready to be crowned, as you say.
Has it been any different this week? Obviously, it's such a big story around this fight. Yourself and Leah. Has it felt any different for you?
Like it did at the start. It was a bit odd, but look, it is the name of the game. Is the fight game. Like we hugged that the first day when I seen her. I gave her a hug, and then after that, now it's just been like cold. Yeah.
I asked Leah earlier when the cage door closes on Friday, and it's just the two of you staring at each other. Will you just have a little smile? She said no. But do you think you will?
Have it? No. Well, no. If she said no, that's it.
Fair enough. And in terms of style, obviously you're such a good striker. Leah, judo background, but in her last win, she was quite good striking game. What are you expecting on Friday in terms of the style?
Yeah, it's gonna try to take me down like they all do. It's nothing new. Like to be honest, that's what I do. That's what I think.
And we just had Brian in before you. Like him, it's your first time in Dublin in quite a while. How excited are you to get back inside there?
Oh, amazing! Like I'm buzzing for it. Like it's been so long, and back then I don't think I was in the right headspace. Like I didn't enjoy it as much, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready for this.
Because I know you said before your fight against Cyborg, it was quite nice to get away and just kind of focus on yourself without as much kind of hometown media and stuff like that. But a part of it must be nice, especially on Friday when you're walking out and you see that crowd.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm really looking forward to having people there watching me fight. It's been a while, and yeah, as I said, like I'm more mature now, and yeah, I'm ready for this. Like,
and beyond Leah, are title ambitions still on the radar for you?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I went toe to toe with the best in the world, and obviously it didn't go my way, but nothing to be ashamed of. I will do it again, and next time I'll correct my mistake.
Hi, Sheena. Preparations for Leah, specifically in terms of her judo and stuff. I know, is it Julia Dorna has been over in SPG for a while? Have you been training with her? Or is there anyone specifically you've brought in to prepare for Leah?
Yeah, Julia came over to do a bit of judo with me. Yeah, that's really all I'm worried about, to be honest, is them throws. Leah is top level at them throws, and she's good at them. And it's just what I need to prepare for,
How was maybe the vibe being coming into this fight? Because the last one for Cyborg, you were here the week before it, and the pressure going into a world title fight and fighting someone who is this big monster that everyone looks at, even though you didn't view her that way in terms. But you're fighting someone now, but still it must be a little bit weird, is it? The fact that you do know her, it's not just fighter A versus fighter B anymore. It is someone that you have known for a while. Is it different, the vibe?
It is different, it has been different, but it has been different on my part, anyway. As I said, I seen her on Monday. And I gave her a hug, and I don't know if she was a bit hesitant about the hug, but I gave her a hug anyway. And yeah, look, all that aside now, and I'm just ready to fight. I want to get where I want to get, and she wants to get where she wants to get.
Are you someone who normally needs a bit of animosity going into fights?
Yeah, well, I do like it, but the reporter said she won't be smiling, so there we have it.
We all watched the Michael Jordan documentary last year, and he only needs one thing to kind of turn him. That's
it. Yeah. I got it.
But just last one for me on the fight itself. A lot of people are, calling it a striker versus grappler. And as you pointed to me the other day, your ears, I've ears like this for a reason, doing a lot of grappling and striking. Tell us about if it does go to the ground. Like if Leah takes you down and gets you there, how good are you there, and how confident are you there against Leah?
I'm good on the ground. I just haven't been on the ground. I haven't been able to show the skills there because they haven't been able to get me down, because my wrestling is good. They can't get me down. So if I do go there, I think I'm well prepared, well able to put up with the skills that she has on the ground, and submissions. I have submissions there as well. I fight under John Kavanagh. I have to have something.
Sinead, Of course, the Cyborg defeat was tough to take. Mentally, how long did it take for you to sort of be ready and back in the frame of mind of wanting to fight again?
Straight away, I was like, I don't like. Look, I went with the best in the world. I set out a goal, and I achieved that goal to fight for a world title. I didn't win it this time around, but like I'm hoping to bring it home. I really am. Like, and I know I can do it. Like, so after that defeat, no, I was just like, hey, let's go again. I took a few weeks off, and yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. Like,
Did she unblock you on social media after?
she did. Yeah, she did, and she did say to me, she didn't want to fight me, and it did prove a point that she said I was the toughest opponent on the roster, and she didn't want to fight me. So it just proved that I was right all along. Like, so there you go.
I spoke to Katie Taylor a couple of weeks ago. She was very complimentary of you as a boxer. Of course, she was complimentary of your performance against Cyborg as well, and the way that you went about that fight. What does it mean to hear that she was she is still watching your stuff?
But yeah, that was nice. And she said that, like, and yeah. So thanks for the compliment.
You think that she's going to beat Amanda Serrano in this fight on April 30th?
Yeah, I think she's too quick. Like, I think Amanda was doing the right thing, asking for the 3-minute rounds, like. But obviously Katie knows that thing, so and the 2 minutes suit her. I think she's gonna win now.
Given where women's boxing is now, do you still harbor some ambitions of going back there and trying that out at some point?
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind doing a fight. I know it's not original, like, or anything like that, but yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a fight with 66 kilo fight, like, you know, that would be awesome, like, you know, it'd be great.
Any opponents you think?
Tasha Jones, she'd be a good opponent for me. Yeah, and yeah, I'd go with that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're gonna a couple on the Zoom here, Sinead.
Okay.
Theodore, go ahead.
Hi, Sinead. You were the first Irish woman that was signed to Bellator, and now years later, you're in the co-main event facing a fellow Irish woman in Dublin. Just give us your perspective on how the landscape has changed since you've joined Bellator.
Like, I've changed myself, to be honest. I changed myself, and my mindset, like, you know, I'm taking it more serious this time, and I haven't been handed anything. Like, I've worked for everything, and that's why I want it more.
And what did you learn from facing a high-level fighter like Chris Cyborg in your last fight?
Me mindset. I learned that I can get in there with the best and give it to them, like, and that I fear no one. That's what I brought out with that.
All right, thanks, Sinead.
Mike, go ahead.
Hi, Sinead. I asked Leah the same question earlier. I just wanted to get your answer on it. Obviously, you were just asked, you know, the difference between your career when you first started with Bellator. But what is this fight? Obviously, it's a huge fight for the sport, for the division, but also for women and Irish MMA women. What does this mean to you to kind of be there opposite side of Leah and kind of set a new trail for the future generation of Irish female fighters?
It's legendary to me. We will, obviously, me and Leah will be talking about this years to come. It'll be in our memories for years to come. It's going to be on Tree Arena for years to come. Like, and yeah, it's legendary stuff. We make names for doing stuff like that and having the courage to sign contracts like this. And fair play to us both for doing it.
All right, last one here, Dylan.
Hey, Sinead, thanks for taking the time. Brian Moore just referred to Ireland as the Mecca of European martial arts. Would you agree with him? And why would you say the MMA community has grown so much in Ireland in recent years?
Yeah, I do. It's like drinking and fighting. That's what we do. We have Viking blood in us, and yeah, it's all I know is fighting, and a lot of people grow up with mixed martial arts, boxing, all this stuff. Like, it's all around every corner in Dublin. So yeah, it's a big thing here. All right.